Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. We're having a look at another devlog, and this time it's for China, and it is the Qing-6. This is a new flying boat that is coming in for the Chinese. It's going to be a rank 4, and it's also a goddamn premium. It would have been really nice if this one wasn't a premium, but here we are in the year of 2025, where basically everything seems to be nowadays a premium. Basically, this is a very, very similar vehicle to another vehicle that's already in the game, the BE6, but it does have some differences, and we'll go through those now. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe and also like the video. Let's get into the history of the Qing-6. The Qing-6 is a Chinese modification of the Soviet BE6 flying boat, created by the Beriev Design Bureau. Development of the aircraft began in 1943, and the first flight of the prototype took place in 1945. The production variant was accepted into service in 1951 and differed from the prototype due to its more powerful ASH-73 engines and also enhanced 23mm, the NR 23mm cannons instead of the UBT machine guns. The BE6 was intended for maritime reconnaissance and also anti-submarine operations, patrolling, cargo transportation, and also mine laying. In total, about 120 of these aircraft were built in the USSR from 1949 to 57. In the 1950s, China received several BE-6 aircraft to equip its naval forces, and in the 1970s, due to the engines reaching end of service life, Chinese engineers carried out a major modernization of the aircraft. They replaced the ASH-73 piston engines with upgraded turboprop engines, which improved the aircraft's flight characteristics and also reliability. The modernized variant was designated Qing-6 and remained in service until the late 1990s. So this vehicle is coming into the game as a premium vehicle for GE, so it's not a pre-order or a pack vehicle, just a Golden Eagle vehicle, which doesn't make it any better. This vehicle should really be in the tech tree. Would have been really nice to have a BE6 variant in the standard tech tree for a nation, but instead we have a premium one for the Russians, and now we have a premium one for the Chinese. The difference between them, of course, is the engines. China has some turboprop engines, which basically means that it's a little bit quicker compared to the standard BA6. Another thing to also kind of talk about is this vehicle has a really cool camo. So that's also really nice, I suppose, for the vehicle. The other thing is it gets a bunch of different ordnance options that it can bring. You can bring some 250 kilo incendiaries, also 8 250s, 2 1500s, a pair of torpedoes for naval battles, and the most popular loadouts, which is 8 500 kilo bombs, which can destroy several bases in air battles in a single sortie, which I don't really understand how, but there we go. There it is. So it just kind of sucks that this thing is a premium. I wish it wasn't. It has a bunch of really cool characteristics. Would have been a nice vehicle to kind of grind through the Chinese tech tree with, but instead it's just relegated as a premium. It does have 5 23mm autocannons in 3 turrets, 1 looking on the front and then 4 in the booty, basically 1 dorsal at the top and then 1 in the tail. So that's basically why the place to attack this thing is from underneath. If you attack it from the front, you'll get hit by the 23. If you attack it from the back, you get hit by 4 23s, so it's not exactly fantastic. The biggest issue with this vehicle is it's too slow, so hopefully the turboprops can help it be a bit quicker. And also, at the same time, since it's a rank 4, it'll be able to grind through the early ranks of the Chinese tech tree incredibly quickly. The problem is there's already very good premiums for China, so I don't really understand why you would pick this thing up. Something tells me this is going to be around for about maybe an update or two, and it's going to be disappeared, and then they're going to use it as one of those vehicles that they bring back on a 30% discount for sales, because once again, why the hell would you buy this? It's very confusing. Who knows what's going on? Just seems like a very odd addition as a premium. As a standard tech tree vehicle, at least it would see some play. This one will only see some play if basically people want to use it to bot with or drone with to be able to grind through the tech tree. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.
I'd just like to thank GMG Smiley, CD Beans, Chieftain Mike, EMN3 Galaxy, Tulio Pontecorvo, Brendan Quinn, Carrion Crow, Gus Irenicus, Pyman, Wartinder, Teddy, Daniel Stanton, Martinez, B. Young, Ozzy Panzer, Alan Hacker, Liam Shear, Opium Prime, Lafouche, Sem Aslan, Uncle Bean, and Derek R. for supporting the channel.